Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Essence of Success Network. I'm your host, Lennis. I'm so glad that you're supporting and joining the show. This is Thursday night psychic readings and current events. Um, be sure to subscribe, like, and share. This program is for entertainment purposes only, unless I say that it's alleged. Also, I did say subscribe, like, and share. Please type all your questions in caps, please. Our moderators in the show is Christy and Shavabodi. They will assist you if you have any questions or just general conversation. Okay. I answer all questions to the best of my ability, and what you do with the answers are up to you, knowing that your destiny can change and time is constant. I got my little vest on today. I call myself being cute. Got my little cat shirt on. Y'all see, I have my little cat shirt on, but it's kind of cold in here. I ain't trying to give the electric company no extra money, okay? I got a wood fireplace, but it ain't that cold yet for me to start making a fire in the fireplace. So, okay, prayers. Our highest good is now manifesting in every aspect of our lives. We are filled with love, health, and prosperity. The world is blessed with peace and harmony, energies, vibrations, and frequency. And we also pray for all those people in Florida that have engaged in that hurricane Ian, and also the people up on the eastern seaboard for what may come to them. We are all one with the higher power in the universe, so be it. Okay, now today I got weather predictions for the fall. Okay. It may or may not resonate with you. You may not like it. I don't know. Don't care. But anyway, this is what I got from my angels and my guides. Okay. So weather predictions for the fall of 2022 on the East Coast. A lot of ups and downs, transitioning of environment. The weather will play tricks on the East Coast. Just when you thought all had ended, surprise, surprise, surprise. Another deleteriously storm appears. Loss of life, homes, and businesses. There will be a severe degree of implications of climate change for the government to address. Time period I got was from November to January 2023. A lot of flooding will appear out of nowhere. That's for the East Coast this fall. Now for the southern regions, I got windy and dry in a lot of areas. Although rainstorms are prevalent, I don't see a major disaster. Farmlands will take an enormous hit with their crops. Because of the weather, I see the housing market dropping in the south. More affordable homes are now available in some areas. The grid will go down for 2 weeks or more due to poor electrical connections. I also see poor drinking water because of the storms. Midwest predictions for fall weather. I don't know how much climate change or the government interference in growing crops and managing animal stock is cause and effect. We receive a lot of goods from the Midwest for survival. This year, in 2022, they have been hit by a hurricane speed of mass problems. This is farmland, from water to food. The weather will be stormy in some areas like Oklahoma and Nebraska. Possible earthquake, which will be a surprise to residents in the lower 48. Flooding should help the crops, but it won't because it's been dried for far too long. Windstorms could get up to 55 to 75 miles per hour. Make sure you have plenty of water because you will need it for sure. Okay. The West Coast fall prediction. Fires and earthquakes. Believe it or not, fire season is just beginning. I know you thought it was this summer. Wrong. It will begin in October and end in December. Climate change on the West Coast has created havoc for the environment. Washington and Oregon will experience a lot of extreme cold and flooding. Possible another ice storm between December and January. California will experience fires, a lot of flooding in areas of previous fires. Expensive homes will be lost because of the landslide. Possible tsunami in Southern California along with a earthquake. Southern California expects some residue from Mexico weather headed your way. Again, have plenty of water on hand if you can stay away from the forest areas of the state. Stay away from the forest areas of the state. Not the time this fall to go hiking. You could come up missing, so be careful. Alaska. Colder than normal coming off the British Columbia weather front. Fishing in Alaska will be off this fall. The water is feeling energetic and magnetized. More unknown animals will be coming out of the forest lands looking for shelter and food. Your city streets in Alaska will become icier this year than in years past, making driving very difficult. You could experience a food shortage because of the environment. The timing I got on that was November to February 2023. Hawaii. Looks like the ocean is turning against the land. I see a tsunami coming to shore with no mercy. Prices will be so high, folks will begin to leave Hawaii for the mainland back to the States. Timing this year from 2022, right now, starting now, until January 2023. And that is your weather predictions for this fall. I also sent it out in a newsletter today, so if you have subscribed to the website, you should have also got that in your newsletter update. Okay, also, before I forget, because I had wrote it down, Shava Bodhi's birthday. We said happy birthday to her, but don't forget Christy's is Monday. So we're going to say happy birthday today to Christy, but also we'll say it again on Tuesday when I come back on. Okay? Just thought I'd remind everybody. Okay, let's do the shout outs now. Hi, Christy. How you doing? Hi, Christina. Hi, Jessica. Glad to see you. Miss White Pearl Brooks. Hello, everyone. This is Miss Wilhelmina. My Android broke. Oh, my goodness. Okay, Miss Wilhelmina. Well, welcome to the show. Hi, Shiv. How you doing? Hi, Jim. Welcome to the show. Glad to see ya. All right. Hi, Shiha. Glad to see you. Many prayers. Taylor, so glad to see you. Glad that you're here. Hi, TT. Terry T's in the room. That's our Taiwan dude. Hi, Mr. Smith. Welcome to all the kings and the queens in the room. Hi, Lakeisha. Glad to see you. Happy birthday, Shava, and happy birthday, Christy. All right. Hi, Ollie. How are you doing? Welcome to the show. All right. We got a full one tonight. Make sure you guys hit the like button and also subscribe to the new ones. Okay. All right. I'm ready for your questions. If you have any more questions about weather or politics or what's going on in your life right now, let's do this. I got a question. We're coming to the weekend. So remember, this is Thursday night. I am love, magic, and what? Miracles. Right on. Okay. In the last 5 minutes of the show, I will do a collective reading for the chat room and for people that are listening to the show but may not be in the chat. Okay. Hi, Shiv. Okay, everybody's saying happy birthday to Shava and Christy. Right on. They are excellent moderators. You know, Shava will have you laughing in a heartbeat. and Christy's our stockbroker, so her and Jim, they kind of keep us up to date or what's going on or inquiring about different stocks and stuff. So, and Jim, oh my goodness, you guys pray for Jim. I forgot. Jim lives in Florida. So, Jim, can you give us a report? How are you doing? I'm sorry, I just remembered. How are you doing down there? Are you okay? You safe and okay? Okay, just gotta ask. How are they using weather modification? The first question of the night. Um, from Ollie. They use it, they started out using this back during, I think, Nixon, I want to say during his time, maybe Reagan, where they would seed the clouds like for the farmers to make sure they'd have real good crops every year. So it started out as a good thing, as a helpful thing, but it's went on to other levels now that's even past our knowing of modification that they do. I mean, you can have some, I'll say, for instance, a PGA tournament and maybe it was saying that a week prior that it would be rain the week of the PGA tournament. All of a sudden, you're going to see contrails up in the sky going back and forth, sideways, and everything else. And guess what? The PGA tournament for those 4 days are nice and sunny. That's weather modification. Part of it. That's just one. Allegedly, I guess I better say allegedly. So, okay, I saw a question. Is there a message for me? Okay, Miss Wilhelmina. No, well, the only thing they said is, did you have a scarf too tight on your head or a band or something other? They said, take that off or don't wear that again. It's too tight. It gives you a headache. So that's the only thing that I'm getting for you right now, Miss Olivia. That's about it. Thanks for the question. Okay, TT is asking that everybody pray for him that he does well on his final this Saturday. Thank you, angels and ma'am. Yeah, everybody will remember Terry T in prayer. He takes his finals this Saturday, so I know he's gonna pass, but he just wants that extra there, and I don't blame him. Nothing wrong. Prayers are always good. Always good. Okay. All right. Okay. Do you see anything, Taylor? Do you see anything good happening for me or something good coming my way? Okay. Well, they're showing me three things. First off, they showed me a man, and then they showed me a child, but this child is like a niece or a nephew that you have a very close relationship with. And the third thing is about a job, Taylor. So I don't know. I guess something good is coming your way about a job. Uh, the nephew or niece, the small child that you have a relationship with, is very good. And the man is coming towards you. I feel like you already know him. He's got a little short, curly haircut or style. Yeah, I feel like you already know him. In fact, you two should be in discussions, should be talking. Hmm. Is it your husband or your boyfriend? I don't know, Taylor, but those are the three things, but they're all good. Okay. Shiv, what do your spirit angels say about my calling or my purpose? Oh, okay, Shiv. To be spiritual and to help people guide them in the right way, almost like a spiritual coach. Okay. I know you understand what a life coach is. So your purpose is a spiritual coach to help guide people. Now, not like a minister in that perspective, but as far as in their life, if they look at it spiritually or look at it consciously, how they're evolving. You're good at that. So that's your life purpose. Very good. Thank you. Okay. Miss Brooks, what do you see about me, Lennis? Uh, Hi, Deborah. Welcome to the show. Miss Wilhelmina, the only thing I saw was your something that you wore is too tight around your head. The angels were saying that you don't need to wear that anymore because it causes you a headache. It's too tight. Yeah. You're welcome. Welcome, Pooja Gupta, to the show. Be sure to subscribe and like, and welcome to the show. If you have a question for me, please ask. I'll be more than glad to answer it. Okay. I got a question. I want to know how long is this January 6th stuff going to go on? Y'all want to know? I want to know. I'm curious. I'm going to ask the angels, how long is this January 6th insurrection trial going to go on? Right up to the last minute. It might even be delayed to January of next year, which would mean like a whole year has went by, but they're going to delay it down to the last minute. Wow. That's about as bad as Mr. T, huh? Delay, delay, delay. Okay. Um, it is weird to ask, but I wanted to know if I have any psychic abilities. Okay, Puha. Is it Puha or Puja? Puja? Okay. Yes, you're good at cards. I don't know if you play card games or not, but the angel said you're real good at cards. Have you thought about going to work for a casino? Because they said you're really good at cards, just like you're gifted with that ability to count cards and know cards. I was thinking about going. You want to come in? Because I was thinking about going to the casino. Okay, but that's your gift. You have a gift to read cards. You have that ability. Okay. What is causing my friend Sean's allergic reaction? He's having Weldon's random swelling. Oh my goodness. Okay. What is causing my friend Sean's allergic reaction? Okay, sure. Food and water. Certain foods that he eat, did he used to enjoy? Mm-mm. Not no more, Shiv. It's working against his body. For some reason, his body doesn't want to accept it. And they're saying water, like he needs to just drink plain water. Don't drink those flavored waters, with the mango and raspberry or whatever. They said, tell him just drink plain water only, just plain water. Not so much out the tap, but even if he buys bottled water that is plain, there's no flavoring in it. Because there's something in that flavoring. I don't know if it's preservatives or what, but it's against him. And the same with some food that he eats. So they're telling me right now, fish is something he needs to take off his menu. He needs to take fish off, and he needs to take high sodium foods off, salty stuff or anything that's high sodium. He needs to take that off his diet, and he'll see a change. I'm not a doctor, So allegedly, this is what the angels and guides are telling me. So I'm not a doctor. If it persists, definitely he should go to the doctor and get checked out, no doubt. But that's just the information I got from the angels and guides. Okay. Are there oracle and tarot cards? Yes, there is. Was my husband's garage door opener stolen or misplaced? Christy. Okay. It's misplaced. And I'm getting the garage area somewhere close to the door. Like you go from the garage into you go up some steps and go through the door to go into the house. Well, it's down there somewhere by the steps. It's not on the floor or like it's under something like shelving, like you have shelving. He set it down there and forgot about it because he started doing something else. But that's where it is. Tell him to look there in the garage. It looks like the left-hand side, but it's by the steps, down from the steps. Maybe make it a couple of feet or so and look in there in the shelving, you'll find it. Okay, thank you for the question. I feel some movement around my head and my side. Hmm. You know what, Miss Wilhelmina? I would have that checked out. I would have that checked out. I'm not getting anything from the angels or the guides, so you might want to have that checked out. Okay. It could be spiritual and nothing for you to worry about, but have it checked out to be on the safe side. Okay, when I done Visipata meditation, I felt an intense energy in my head. What was that? Oh, you were connecting, Ollie. You were connecting. Maybe that's what's happening to Miss Wilhelmina. She's connecting too. The shift happened. We're moving up. So, like I'm gonna tell you the same thing, Ollie. The shift is happening. Your energy is changing. So you're connecting. If you're feeling lightheaded or uh, something different around your head, you're connecting, and it's probably what's happening with Miss Wilhelmina too. That she's connecting. Okay. Okay. Yes, please do, and let me know. Lakeisha, did my mom misplace her car keys? Yes, she did, and I'm asking where are they? She did misplace them. I'm getting the bedroom, and I'm seeing a box, a wooden box or a cardboard box. The keys are either sitting on top of that box or they're inside that box. It could be wood, made out of wood. So, but I said the paper cardboard too. But I see it sitting up, and the keys are around that area. So somewhere where that box is, either on top, inside, or around it. But that's where her keys are at. It looks like somebody wanted to use her keys or use her car and take her keys, but they decided not to. I believe where she put them down and she was correct. They got moved, not by her. They didn't get moved by her, Lakeisha. Hmm. Okay. Thank you for the question. Okay, Jim, is my trip to Monaco happening this year or next year? Ooh, it would have been this year, but because of money and weather, I see that you'd be stuck on that side of the world for a while, like almost a month before you'd be able to come back. And that's because due to the weather that's going on right now in Florida. So it's a delay. Something that has to do with money and paperwork. There's a delay, but yes, it should have came about already. So there's delays, and we're also next week we'll be coming out of Mercury retrograde. So it's just things that happen. But if you do go and you're supposed to come back, of course, on the boat, you might be over there for a month before you come back this way. So I would tell you take your laptop with you or anything that you need for your business. You might be stuck over there for a month. Okay. Ali, what is my purpose? Okay. Ali, they said ask again. They're trying to sort it out. I don't know what that means. I really don't. The angels and guides said they're trying to sort it out, come back with that question again, and they'll be able to answer you correctly. Okay. It's almost like you're in between, Ali. I don't want to say that you're a hybrid human, but it's almost like you're in between two dimensions. You're in between two dimensions, but you're operating on this timeline. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, let me do. It's time for the um, room collective. Okay, still collective for the room. Some of this may resonate with you, and some of it may not. And if it doesn't, then it wasn't for you. Mm. There is no honor among thieves. I don't know who that's for or what that's about, but they just said there is no honor among thieves. So whoever that's for, you'll know. You'll, I see somebody dancing on a dance floor. Ah, now the angels are telling me, but they're telling the person, okay, don't pick a dance floor for me to dance on. That's deep. Don't pick a dance floor for me to dance on. So whoever that's for, you understand that. But I also saw somebody out there, dancing a little bit on the floor. Okay. Okay. That on the dance floor says you get invited to some event and there's dancing involved, but you don't know if you want to go or not. And I think you're being pressured by some other people to go to this event where you're dancing, but it's not really your cup of tea. So I think that's where that saying comes from. Don't pick a dance floor for me to dance on. Okay. Thank you, angels. There is some bad weather coming through down south. I'm seeing more of the Mississippi, Alabama area, like heavy storms, heavy flooding. So they're saying to please be careful. And those two states are not giving me any cities. Birmingham, they just told me Birmingham was a shock. It was Birmingham, Alabama. It was a shock how the weather had did that city. Almost like having an earthquake, like there was a nucleus center and then it spread out. But it's the weather. It's like the weather comes in and it spreads out. It gets wider and wider. Maybe that's a hurricane or something. I don't know. But anyway, and that's it for the collective. And have anything else for me? All right. You guys that you asked about different things, please let me know on Tuesday that your family found those items. Okay, I appreciate that. All right. Love you, Christy. Love you, Shava Bodhi. I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Um, let's see, I think when is the third? Uh, Okay, the third is Monday. We're out of Mercury retrograde. We only got a few more days, so we'll be out of Mercury retrograde. Also, don't forget to pray for Terry T for his finals exams on Saturday, and pray that Christy has a wonderful birthday. She could start today and just go all the way up to Monday. Okay, but anyway, happy birthday, and I hope that you just have a wonderful birthday, and also happy birthday to Shavabodi as well. I hope that you had a wonderful birthday too. All right, I love you guys. If no one tells you they love you today, I do. Go out. I am love, magic, and miracles. All right, thank you.